Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, a spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Remember, for those of you that are having spiritual problems, feel free to contact me. Those of you who have properties to sell or looking for property to buy, you can also contact me. One of my new business is that those of you who lend friend and family your hard-earned cash and cannot get it back, once you have an agreement with them, contact me 339-1670 or 238-6716 and we can meet. That is that department comes from Real Talk Security Limited, Debit Collection Department. So that is a new business that I have launched because a lot of people have been calling on me, Said, we lend this one money and we lend that one money and we can't get it back. And when we go to the court, it takes 2 years, 3 years before we get back our hard-earned cash. So please get in touch with me if this is your situation. Now viewers, before we go to the break, I've been telling you I have an intelligent unit. By the first week in November, it will launch. That is concerning me. It is concerning my security company. We need intelligence from the public to know who is the gun dealers, the drug traffickers, the human trafficking, information concerning things in your area that we would glad to assist you with. Now, I have been saying, a little joke I was making, I need assistance from the public to buy 2 vehicles for a Real Talk Intelligent Unit. Now, I am going to ask you, I want to see how much people is willing to contribute to Real Talk Studios or Real Talk with Saieed Ali, this show that have been pushing for bills and legislations to pass for you, the people, to benefit from it. Now, I am seriously going to ask you for assistance in purchasing 2 vehicles, 2 vans for Real Talk Intelligent Unit for the officers to be moving around with, for them to come and visit you concerning your plight, whatever the situation is, and you need assistance. This vehicle will be used by representative of the intelligent unit to assist you. And I know that a lot of people have been watching, a lot of people have liked the show, a lot of people love what Real Talk are doing for Trinidad and Tobago, but you know what? I need your assistance now. And I am serious. So let me see how much people is willing to contribute. I need to raise at least close to $400,000 to purchase 2 vehicles, if not 2, 3, for the use of the intelligent unit. Now viewers, I would like to say a special good night to you viewers of Real Talk in Trinidad and Tobago, of the Caribbean and around the globe. Remember, we are on Direct TV on channel 134. Those of you that are on our page, Real Talk with Saieed Ali, like and share as we go live. Those of you on YouTube, TT Real Talk, subscribe, hit the bell, and you would know when we go live. Viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but we have a packed show for you tonight. So stay locked on, call your friends, call your family, and I will be with you right after this break.
These days, it's easy to buy USA products online, but it's hard to get them delivered around the globe due to high shipping costs and custom regulations. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we give you access to thousands of USA stores and unlimited possibilities. B&H is there to make shipping from the US easy and affordable, with rates going at US $2.75, only TT $18.98 per pound. No credit cards needed. Start shipping with B&H Tropicals today. For more information, visit www.bhtropicals.com and become a free member or call 1-868-672-8819. Only our paid members will have free delivery. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we've got all your shipping needs covered.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call
1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670. It's official. Synergy TV is now part of your programming lineup on DirecTV. Find us on channel 134, available for both prepaid and postpaid customers. Synergy TV. Real vibes, real entertainment, real TV. Now transmitting on channel 134 on DirecTV.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Welcome back, viewers. We're starting off with WASA tonight. This Alcott may have had part to play, but the company is not solely blamed for WASA's state of bankruptcy. That's right, bankruptcy. This was the view of the Minister of Public Utility, Robert LaHunt. Mr. LaHunt's comments comes from the Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, who pointed a finger at the desalination company for charging WASA an exorbitant amount for water.
There are a number of reasons why WASA is bankrupt, and I think that is definitely one of them that have contributed to it. At our consumption patterns that we have, there is no place in the world that you also will get 24/7 water with that level of consumption. There is no place in the world that produces that level of water per capita, and there isn't 24/7. WASA fixes about 150 to 175 leaks a day. They're talking about 3,000 to 3,005 leaks a month. Wherever you are, you could say it's getting progressively better, or it is not changing. But I don't think you could say it has actually gotten worse. In a lot of cases, it has gotten better. It's just that the level of change for the better has not been as rapid.
Now, viewers, Mr. LaHunt is talking about WASA going bankrupt after the Prime Minister released a statement saying that the desalination company is to take part of the blame for charging WASA an exorbitant amount of money for water. Now, the refinery closed down. Somebody else took it over. That was a state entity. Now we have WASA wants to go bankrupt. It's another state entity. So you tell me now, if WASA goes bankrupt in Trinidad and Tobago, being a state company, what is going to happen in Trinidad and Tobago? How are we to receive water? And how long before WASA goes bankrupt? How long before they come out and announce that WASA is bankrupt and we are sending home workers? We are talking about no money for the company to continue running. Feel free to call in 238-6716. Talk of the tongue, let me hear what you have to say. We are talking about water. We are talking about an essential entity in Trinidad and Tobago. We are talking about water to cook, to wash, to brush your teeth, to see about the children, to wash the vehicles, to power wash your property. Caller, good night.
Good night, Said.
My friend, good night.
Yes. Said, in all our waterfall, them little waterfall we have all over Trinidad and Tobago. We have water wasting, and WASA put in a place to take that water to put to the pond.
True.
You understand? They are spending nothing, but they want to charge people bill, and you are getting water. I did think about them.
Thank you, my friend. Now, if WASA going bankrupt, what happens to all the payments that people are being paid for their water supply? Now, feel free to call in concerning WASA, but shifting from that a little bit, hear this now. The Minister of Energy, Franklin Khan, said that a decision will be made soon with regards to the Petroleum Dealers Association for regularization of fuel margin. Energy Minister Franklin Khan spoke via another media outlet on Wednesday. The Energy Minister noted that he will not be intimidated by Unipet. We're talking about the Minister of Energy here, you know. And we're talking, he's the Minister of Energy, and we are talking about Unipet, who supplies gas to Trinidad and Tobago. The Energy Minister noted that he will not be intimidated by Unipet. However, he did acknowledge that there are some concerns over Trinidad and Tobago gas. Take a look.
Both the PDA, the Petroleum Dealers Association, and Unipet in particular have raised concerns with what they consider to be the small margin on liquid fuels. There's some veracity to their case. The Ministry of Energy is looking at it very closely. The Ministry of Energy advises the Ministry of Finance as to what action should or should not be taken. But this matter of to reduce their operating costs, I think, I don't want to comment too much on their business. The overtime issue is probably real, but they did in fact, if you check Paria press release, they did in fact buy 10,000 barrels over the weekend. So I don't see the reason why they didn't distribute at the gas station. But having said that, there is a concern. The government is aware of it. The margins range between 4.5 to 5%, but on the face of it, that may look small, but there are other considerations to put into the equation.
Unipet is taking a decision that they had to cut 1 day of their production in order to save money. Right? Listen to this, eh? They had to cut 1 day of production in order to save money. So we hear now the Minister of Energy saying now he will not be intimidated by Unipet. This is the Minister of Energy. We're talking gas. We are talking about dealers who are saying they are not making a profit marginal to sustain their business. Now gas stations have been closing down in Trinidad. If you all do not know, I am informing you. A lot of gas stations have been closed down. A lot of operators did a lot of budget cutbacks. Some workers went home. Now Unipet is saying that they cut their production now. They had to close down. What about if every week now Unipet decide to close twice for the week? What is going to happen in Trinidad? And we have here now the Minister of Energy, Franklin Khan, saying, I will not be intimidated. Mr. Man, you are the Minister of Energy. You're supposed to make it mandatory to meet with Unipet and sit down with the board members and find out how you could work out this solution. Because I am definitely sure if Unipet don't supply gas, where would you get gas for your vehicles? But you know what? You are a minister, you could pull up in any gas station and fill up. You could pull up with a police patrol right next to the man who full in and bump out the man behind him. That's the advantage you have, you see. Let me tell you something. I just talk it real here, you know. Who vexed in because of the facts that is coming to all here. They have opportunities because they are ministers. You would not be intimidated by Unipet. Well, then what are you doing there if that is your speech? If that's your language towards business? We could now see why Petrotrin closed down, why the refinery closed down. Your language pattern says a lot. That is why I just come here without fear about anybody and I just talk. Because the public understand what I bring to the table is the facts and the truth and nothing else but the truth. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Mr. Saieed Ali.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, what's going on? And good for the people out there living in the next 5 years to finish mash up the country.
Thank you, my friend. Now, all I feel that is bacchanal. Listen this. I tell you, watch me, I'm feeling like Fire Friday, you know. I'm feeling like it's Fire Friday, you know. Listen this one. The minister in the Ministry of Education, Dr. Lovell Francis, said that there isn't any money. I will repeat. The minister in the Ministry of Education, Dr. Lovell Francis, said that there isn't any money in the system to repair the old Marbella South Secondary School. But hold on. Parents are now deciding to take legal actions against the Ministry of Education because their children have not been to school since OSHA condemned the building. Hey, hear this, or look and check this for yourself. The Ministry of Education has received the largest chunk of the budget with a sum of $7.5 billion. So where did the minister now, Lovell Francis, get this thing saying that he have no money in the ministry? So where did $7.5 billion went? Talk now. Caller, good night.
Good night, Said. How are you going?
I good, go right ahead.
Said, we in this country just forget fast. And sometimes we sort of remind the population about the lies people is telling in this country. And then it is have people sitting down and clapping.
Yes.
When they're lying and talking the rubbish. Remember, recently the Prime Minister had a chart that he was explaining how his government, the things that they're doing causing the economy to grow. And then the next one, Imbert, came and beating his chest and saying, the country is booming. We are out of the depression that we're in. All the policies that we're taking, we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. But now you're hearing WASA going into bankruptcy.
Yes.
They shut down Petrotrin. They're sending home workers by the thousand. So I want to know, if it is all these policies, these set of liars and hypocrites on them, talking and telling the population that's how the country is now out of the recession and all kind of things. Why is now they coming and telling the population that how WASA bankrupt, Tiantec in trouble, Petrotrin shut down? So
yes.
People don't really understand what's really going on in this country with these set of liars and them, and don't believe nothing they say. Have a good night and enjoy the rest of your program.
Thank you, my friend. Hey, it's facts I bring into all here, Let me tell you something. There's 140 schools. And the budget of over $7 billion. So, you tell me, where is the money going? If you're not building schools and you're not repairing schools, don't tell me $7.5 billion went to pay teachers. Because teachers are getting back pay. And they're protesting. Talk now. It's real talk all I getting. And I want to hear more? Hear this, Real Talk Media was at Upper Parsley Street in Laventille on Wednesday morning. That was this morning. Where residents in the area have been complaining about the bad roads, drains, and other dilapidated infrastructure within their community. We talk more Laventille, We talk more P&M Stronghold, Hold on, viewers. Our residents, Salome David, who lived in the area for 60 years, shared her displeasure with some members of the P&M administration who have promised to fix road within her community. Speaking off camera with Real Talk, Ms. David indicated that she has made numerous reports to the corporation. However, their plight fell on deaf ear. Real Talk understands that numerous homes that are alongside the road which heads through the Laventille community have also been caving in, causing numerous persons to abandon their home. Ms. Salome David spoke briefly to Real Talk Media on Wednesday morning. Take a look.
My name is Salome Pudam David. I am 66 years. All my lifetime I born here. And it's years since this place has never fixed. And it's election time, then you would see somebody coming around. And after they're not doing anything, you could do where you want, go where you want, no help at all. Even if WASA come, they dig up the road, they didn't fix the road, leave it just so. And this whole road just cracking, car come up. Mr. Fitzgerald came in the car. When he come, I said, Mr. Fitzgerald, look at here. He said, well, listen, I see the houses and them falling apart. What we'll do, we'll have to locate all you. So go down by Kenneth Gulston and get a form, and we will see what we could look, how we could help all you. And that is years. He was in, he was out, and that is it. We never see him back again. We need a place to fix because we don't have a place to live. The house cracked, falling down, no road, taxi could hardly pass. So it's very hard for us.
Okay. Tell me about your living condition up here.
Well, how would I say? The condition is lapidated. Even the suckaway for the toilet, water does be running.
So you see, viewers, these are the conditions. This is what she's saying. This is her condition. P&M Stronghold area. What's taking place? Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead.
Mr. I'm calling about what you said about the ministry have no money to pay nobody. But Mr. I am so upset that I can hardly talk. Because I'm a supervisor of the CSEC kit, and up to now, the supervisors and assistant supervisors have not been paid. And every time we call the ministry, it's something is either the year end and we cannot get our salary, or they have not gotten any money to pay people. And up to now, nothing, Mr. Ali, nothing. And people need the money. We have rent to pay, we have children in the school, and the point is we are so dedicated that we go out every year and facilitate the ministry to do this job the best of our ability. And we shouldn't be waiting all this time to be getting our salaries.
Thank you, my dear. All I feel is joke. Let me tell you something. I just give all the news in depth, you know. And the good thing about Real Talk, I just allow the citizen to communicate with us. When you communicate, when you call 238-6716, you communicate with us. So others who are viewing Real Talk on TV, on Facebook, on YouTube, they actually hear what is taking place in communities. Where else do you get that? This is the reason why I am asking you all to contribute. 339-1670, 238-6716. Make a contribution. I need 2 vehicles to go out and meet you. I have created this platform without asking for 1 single cent. I don't even beg for advertisers. Let me tell you something. I ain't asking all you to contribute to Real Talk. You know. I already created the platform for all you. All I need, close to $400,000 of I2 van for intelligent unit to run. That is what you're supporting. And I don't mind if you have a business, a big business, a small business, I don't mind advertising it for all you. That is not a problem. But I don't ever ask anyone to fund Real Talk because this is my platform, this is my give back to you, the people. Who else doing that for all you? Not even ministers go or come. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead.
The house falling apart, the road crack up, but they will still vote PNM.
Thank you, my friend. Before we go to the break, viewers, the Prime Minister and the President of Trinidad and Tobago, Paula May Weeks, met on Wednesday at the office of the President in St. Anne's. Via Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley official Facebook page, he indicated, and I quote, "Earlier this morning I sat with Her Excellency Paula Weeks, President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, for our, sometimes I just have to laugh, you know, for our customary meetings, end quote. Thus far, before I make that statement, why do we need a president in Trinidad and Tobago? What is the purpose of the president office in Trinidad and Tobago? And I am asking a serious question. How does it help Trinidad and Tobago? In what way? In what way does it help? Caller, good night.
Hi, good evening, Saeed.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Yes, I just wanted to say to you, do you know how many years the PNM has been in power in this country? Over 40 years of power.
Yes.
Today, in 2019, the citizens are calling out and saying on your program, they don't have water. The roads are not good. The health service is not good. Crime is in a mess. Everything is in a mess. Now we're hearing they don't have money after getting so many billions of dollars to fix a little school for these children to go and get an education to improve their lives. Now, something has to be wrong with us in Trinidad.
Yes.
Because we continue to vote this PNM government into power. And they continue to do us this. And come the next election, this is what is going to happen. We are going to vote them back in power. They're going to say they have voted $7.5 billion for education. And our children still will not be able to find a place in a school. I think we have to get up and get as a people and say to this government, after 40 years, it is too much. You have had your opportunity. You have failed. Let us move on to something else. Because if we will continue complaining and complaining and complaining, and we will get nowhere forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend. Viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but still locked on. This is Real Talk, and I am Saieed Ali.
These days, it's easy to buy USA products online, but it's hard to get them delivered around the globe due to high shipping costs and custom regulations. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we give you access to thousands of USA stores and unlimited possibilities. B&H is there to make shipping from the US easy and affordable, with rates going at US $2.75, only TT $18.98 per pound. No credit cards needed. Start shipping with B&H Tropicals today. For more information, visit www.bhtropicals.com and become a free member, or call 1-868-672-8819. Only our paid members will have free delivery. At B&H Tropicals Limited, we've got all your shipping needs covered.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
It's official. Synergy TV is now part of your programming lineup on DirecTV. Find us on channel 134, available for both prepaid and postpaid customers. Synergy TV. Real vibes, real entertainment, real TV. Now transmitting on channel 134 on DirecTV.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook. And subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Welcome back, viewers. Now, for those of you who have been wondering, Councillor for the Beach area, Dr. Glen Rom, has withdrew his candidacy for the upcoming December 2nd local government election due to his ongoing matter on corruption charges laid against him since May. Now, you know what you step down with? You step down with honor and you step down with dignity. You know why I say that? You know why I say that? It takes a man. It takes a man with a reputation to step down because he did not let power get to his head. Who does this remind us of? Gerard Ramdeen and Anand Ramlogan. Men who is not care to lose the power that they possess, but their dignity is more important. I could say that. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night.
Go right ahead.
Simple problem is solving what problem is the only problem. These fellas said you can just check salary, this fellas get it. Check the salary, this fellas get it. If they drop the salary, things go better, but check the salary, these guys get it. The privilege, and the housing, and the cars, and the servants. Check the salary. And the money business, you can't see what, they can't penetrate. Remember, men from penetrate was bringing up people that you have gained, you have to cost $1 billion a month.
Thank you,
drop
my friend.
Salary and you go through that.
I understand what you're saying, and that is a valid point. Now, viewers, Glen Rom has also given his assurance that the United National Congress would maintain leadership of the corporation in the upcoming election regardless of who succeed him. Well said. The UNC now lost 2 candidates going into the local government election. Less than a month before the local government election, former UNC councillor for St. Augustine South, Kubal Paltu, switched seats over to the People's National Movement. Real Talk then tried to contact the deputy political leader of the UNC to better understand if the UNC believe that they can still grab most electoral seats in Trinidad. However, all calls went unanswered. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Well, you have my full support with getting those vehicles, and I hope your listeners, the majority of listeners, not majority, all listeners will contribute to you achieving those vehicles, because I know your intelligence unit will do a great job.
That is right.
As Diwali night, you saw the fishermen from Cuba that was protesting. They had a sign, fix the radars. That started on your program.
Yep.
So your intelligence unit will get to find out and present the facts to this country, the citizens of this country, that WASA is deliberately creating employment for contract by doing damages to their lines and so on. Look at the kind of holes on the road. WASA dig up and leave.
Yes.
Because I saw with my 2 eyes, WASA dig up a hole, it didn't have a leak. So I said, why you all digging it up for? They say, we have a report it have a leak. I said, well, water would have been coming up. I said, look around it, have no water. That would have cost taxpayers about $10,000 because you have a crew, a backhoe, and all this kind of thing comes in to dig that hole. And you know it didn't have a leak. Up to now, the hole is still there. So your intelligence unit will discover all of this and bring it forward to the citizens of this country. And concerning the president, this started under Mr. Basdev Pandey, when he wanted to change up the system and have an executive president. So it just started. So then the country went into uproar and said he wants to make himself president of this country and whatnot, and a whole set of drama. Look at what happened today. The president taking.
Caller, are you there? I guess the line dropped on your side because my system is working perfectly well. Thank you anyhow, valid contribution. Now viewers, a vehicle is at least $200,000, so that's almost $400,000 that I need to raise in order to buy these two vehicles for my intelligence unit to be up and running. With your contribution, it will become very easy. So I am asking, you all know I don't normally ask. For the last 2 years, I've not been asking. Now it costs a lot to run a production, and you don't have to advertise on my show. I don't ask. All I need is your help to purchase these vehicles so we could bring real facts to you. We could bring intelligence to you. We could create police raid in Trinidad and Tobago and nobody's stopping me. You know why? We're bringing real talk to you, the viewers. Hey, listen to this. In speaking with students at the City Hall in Port of Spain on Wednesday morning during the Don't Hut Up Your Head functions at City Hall, Port of Spain, Mayor Joel Martinez revealed that Wi-Fi will now be accessible in Woodford Square before December 29th. Joel Martinez noted that he is hoping they can have the Wi-Fi in the square before Christmas. If that is possible, congratulations to you, Mr. Martinez. Caller, good night.
Good night, sir.
Go right ahead.
I'm first-time caller, Mr. Ali. My thing is, I want to know what is the conflict. I don't know if I have all the information correct, but what I've heard so far is that there was people in our society who was trying to prevent the sale of petrol train or the return of petrol train. I mean, I as a grown person was so very much happy to hear that somebody from our own country has won the bid for that return of our refinery. And yet there are people who are going to try to not make this happen, or to make this an issue when we have so much other serious issues taking place. I am totally appalled by educated people being uneducated or acting uneducated. This is my view. I may be wrong, but I'm understanding, I'm hearing this, and I'm totally appalled by it. Actually, I was elated to hear that the government had some sense to give it to the people from this country. Because if we lose Petrotin, WASA, TNTEC, as you have justly said, if we lose these entities, what would we have? Would we be a foreign nation or run by foreigners? Secondly, I heard a gentleman say PNM has been in power for 40 years, and that might be so. But there were other governments in power as well. And people have to take responsibility and take their problems straight out to a major board in the country and report these major issues. Don't expect a government in alone to just walk in. The community leaders to get together and have this major board to show the major issues that are affecting a community. And if a government doesn't respond to that, then you put a blame on the government or the person responsible for that area. Am I making sense, sir? And thirdly, my last comment, I am appealing to WASA. Why it is a government entity will dig up a road and have the same government have to spend the money to fix it, and then leave it to get bad. WASA does this every time. Thank you very much for your time, sir.
Thank you, my friend. The president of Trinidad and Tobago, Paula May Weeks, is encouraging more than 100 secondary school students to become people of value. She made this announcement on Wednesday morning during the Don't Hut Up Your Head function at City Hall in Port of Spain. The president noted that there are many ways to be a productive and useful citizen. She said she is in the process of evaluating the entries in the President's Award for Excellency and Innovation in the Public Sector, which seeks to identify and applaud projects which aim to strengthen Trinidad and Tobago public service through innovation. The President is urging students to expand their horizon beyond schoolwork. Well, that's the views of the President of Trinidad and Tobago. Moving on, a 36-year-old man originally from Sealot is now assisting police in their investigation concerning the grenade that was found under a car at a used car lot managed by Rachel Sukdeu. The Sealot man was arrested at his Endeavour home in Shogunas. Police noted that this is the second attempt to murder businessman Sharon Sukdeu's wife, Rachel Sukdeu. Investigations are ongoing. Woo! I have to pull back. Woo! A semi-automatic rifle was seized on Tuesday night in Caroni. The 22mm rifle, which was outfitted with a Butler Creek magazine. Butler Creek is a firearm accessory company in the United States. The weapon was seized around 10:30 p.m. on Tuesday during a police exercise led by officers of the Central Division. Well done, officers. After receiving intelligence, you see what I'm talking about, viewers? They work on intelligence. What am I raising? An intelligence unit. After receiving intelligence, which led them to an empty lot of land along Esmeralda Circular in Caroni, there were no residents who lived close by, and as a result, no one was held in connection with the finding. You see, viewers, they acted on intelligence. That is why I am saying my intelligence company is very useful, you know. Very, very useful, you know. Don't feel I will build something that is not profitable to Trinidad and Tobago, you know. You know why I say that? I opened Real Talk and it became profitable to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago and even up the Caribbean. You want to know how to get things done up the Caribbean? 339-1670. The owner of the Transformed Life Ministry Rehabilitation Center, Pastor Glen Rom, says despite the controversy over the police raid at the center earlier this month, October, people are still calling him because they want him to intervene in certain issue. He noted in media that he is still being recommended. Awang also said he was busy working to bring his facility up to the necessary occupational safety and health OSHA requirements. OSHA specification mandated by the Ministry of Health and Social Development. So the pastor have decided now to get things done the proper way. I wonder if they will start back funding if he has things in the proper manner and order. That question is yet to be answered. Now, viewers, Princeton Regional Corporation municipal police officers have received keys to a brand new Toyota Hilux on Wednesday. The vehicle will supplement the current fleet and assist the municipal police in carrying out their duties in and around the town. Woo, not bad. Not bad at all. Well-known landmarks such as the Red House and other historical buildings throughout Trinidad have been recommended to be added to the National Trust of Trinidad and Tobago list of protected heritage sites and are in the final stage. Margaret McDowell, chairman of the National Trust, said at a media briefing on Wednesday that the historical moment is a positive step in preserving the country's culture and heritage. Now, viewers, do you think it is wise? Do you think it is wise for WASA to go bankruptcy in any country? Do you think that is a wise idea? Now, Mr. Lahan says that WASA cannot provide a 24-hour water supply. And he says no country can do that. I want Mr. Lahan to understand. Trinidad and Tobago is very small. Population of 1.4 million people. How much would it cost the government to supply water to every household in Trinidad and Tobago? Keep in mind, residents pay their dues to WASA. Call good night.
Yeah, good night, Said.
Go right ahead, my friend.
You know, Said, I will tell you, when you're doing a business and you end up robbing people, you're charging people, but the people are getting the goods, the amount of goods you're supposed to get. You know, your business is sort of bust down.
That's right.
You understand? It's sort of law. You understand? Because look, they sell out the pitch lake. Why did they sell out Canary and have Canary still running?
True.
They intend to close Canary down. Because sell out Canary to a foreign company, and it'll still be running. They get taxpayers' money, they get NIS money, they get everything.
Thank you, my friend. There are people who are not even getting water and paying for water. Imagine that. The Prime Minister is saying that desalination company were charging them too much for water. Why not give a contract to someone to build a desal plant and let there be a competition? Who have the best wages in providing that water, like a contract? Huh? Call a good night.
Good night, Said.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Calling from Kuva.
Kuva, welcome.
I'm calling about the Kuva West Secondary School. Right now, it closed for the past 2 weeks. Right? It have a mold problem in the school. And if it do have a mold problem, it's a water problem. If it have a water problem, it's a sewer problem. I know when I go fix this thing because everybody cheering home right now. Right? So I'm calling on the minister. Oh, go do something, man. Stop sleeping. All right, thanks.
Thank you, my friend. 7.5 billion for education. How much did they get in the last budget? And what have been done? Where did the money go? Where did the money go? Where did these money go? The administration, 41 individuals, and we only hear about 4 or 5 that run the P&M organization. So what happened to the rest of ministries? These allocations that are made during budget, where does this money go? Gary begging for money. Health begging for money. Education begging for money. WASA going bankrupt now. The refinery going down. Heritage making profits. So where is this money going? Have any of you all noticed it is only the ministry? It is only the Ministry of Works and Transport gets funding. Have you all ever noticed that? That is why I just come to you and ask you, how come the Ministry of Works and Transport is the only functional ministry in this government? What happened to the rest? The commissioner have to beg for money. And that is security. Education is a priority. School closing down. Huh? And when I bring this to all your people, it have 1 or 2 foolish callers would say, oh, you're trying to be like this one and you're trying to be like that. Well, ask this one and ask that one if they are speaking 6 languages and there is no spirit walk. Ask. Huh? One thing, you see, that is why I just say is one thing, say I don't beg, you know. Because somebody gonna say, oh, Saeed, I found in. Really? Where you found in? I might have to help you buy groceries. I will be honored too. You know why? The more I give out, the more others receive. The more I give out, the more others receive. Now, I asking you all to contribute whatever it is to buy 2 vehicles for intelligent unit. It's close to $400,000 for 2 vehicles. But notice I am not asking you to fund Real Talk. Think about that. I am not asking you to fund Real Talk because it is funded from side pocket. You know why I'm saying that? Because nobody cannot tell me, Saeed, you can't talk about this and you can't talk about that and you can't talk about that because we funding your program. Think again. I will, watch me. You see that 10,000 or that 7,000? I will take it up and I will throw it back in your chest and tell you, hey, look back your money. That is me. My wife know I stupid like that. My staff know I foolish like that. So, all I'm asking you, I need close to $400,000 to purchase 2 or 3 vehicles for Real Talk Intelligence Unit. Please contribute. It will benefit you, the citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. Like I said, one person could change this entire Trinidad and Tobago. You know why I say that? Look at the bills I push for. Look at the legislations I push for. Gunmen are going to jail and can't come out because of no bail for firearm. We have an individual chemist who was counseling a gang because of the bill that Real Talk pushed. He's still in prison. So let's talk now. No asking no left for a little assistance. And I'm being real about it. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night.
Yes, go right ahead.
Yes, I called in concerning OAS workers. It's more than 3 years now and they haven't been paid off. I don't know if you can help
from OAS
to get some justice for them.
From what company?
OAS. Yeah, that's the company that was doing the highway.
The highway. Wait. So they still owing you all money?
Yes.
Wow. But I thought when they give up their contracts, they paid off all the workers.
No.
Okay.
That did never happen.
Well, the government said they got back X amount of dollars from OAS because they didn't finish the contract. So I guess you could probably take them to court. Yeah?
Well, there's a group of workers who's trying that, but like nothing is happening. That maybe can help.
3391670 or call 2386716. Set up an appointment and I will guide you through.
Okay.
Thank you, my dear. Viewers, all I'm asking is to raise $400,000 for 2 or 3 vehicles to assist with Real Talk Intelligence Unit. That would help with the crime, would help with the current affairs, would help with incidents in your area, and believe me, I have a team that will back me up in anything I am doing. From up there to down there. That is why when you call Real Talk, here is gas assistance. So now I need assistance from you. You're not funding Real Talk production. Understand that. And I'm making it very, very clear. You all are not funding Real Talk production. Real Talk with Saieed Ali live on the air, you are not funding that. But what I want you all to fund is contribute to raise close to $400,000 to purchase 2 vehicles or 3 vehicles for my intelligence unit. Because it costs a lot to run a production. Caller, good night.
Yeah, Mr. Saeed. Yeah, I called you back a while back considering NIS. Because I have 4 months now, they haven't paid me a cent up to this day. I've been going to our office for the longest while, and all they tell me is hold on, hold on. And that is it. That's my situation. I don't know what you could do for me.
Call me tomorrow and we could set up an appointment and we could probably meet. Thank you, my friend. So viewers, this is all I am asking of you. 339-1670, 238-6716, and I will give a full accountability and I will be transparent with you. How much money was contributed? If you have a company and you're contributing, I don't mind advertising your company for you. But I need these two vehicles in order to make something bigger. Just for you, the citizen. Caller, good night.
No, good night, Said.
Go right ahead.
Said, you're asking where the money gone all the time. And I hear the Gypsy Peters talking about they get all the money for the carnival, so jam and wine for the carnival already, and school are fixing.
Thank you, my friend. It's the facts. We bring news in depth to you with explanation, and I even gave you the opportunity to call in and voice your concern. Call in and say what is going on in your area with the drugs, the marijuana, the guns, the road, the drain, the neighbors. You only get that on Real Talk because we bring the current issue to you, the people. Caller, good night.
Good night, sir.
Go right ahead.
I need to complain about WASA. Right? Almost a year now I pay for connection. I can't get my connection for WASA.
Hey! Caller! 1 year now, viewers.
1 year.
1 year. This individual paid WASA for connection. And up to now, he haven't received connection, but still have to pay a bill.
Yes.
Thank you, my friend. Up to now, he still have to pay a bill, and he has no water. Yeah? All I feel is joke. I tell you, it's real thing. All of this be getting on Real Talk, you know. Real incidents, real issue that face you, the people. So, if I come out now, after running a production, starting from in Synergy building to opening my own studio and then to upgrading to this. For the last 2 years, we became the #1 current affairs program in Trinidad. And all I am asking you is just to contribute to 2 vehicles for Real Talk Intelligence to make something bigger for you. Viewers, we are out of time for tonight. Our rerun of this program is at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I will be right back with you on Thursday night from 7 to 8 p.m. on Synergy TVs. Be safe until we meet again. Good night.